The year is 2025. The world watches in horror as a massive earthquake devastates the Southeast Asian nation of Myanmar. This devastating natural disaster has left a trail of destruction, claiming lives, shattering buildings, and leaving a nation in chaos. The quake, a stark reminder of the immense power of nature, struck with ferocious intensity, forever etching this day in the annals of history. The world is only just beginning to grasp the full extent of the damage, with reports of casualties and destruction still emerging. It is a scene of unimaginable suffering, a harsh testament to the unpredictable and often merciless forces that shape our planet. In the face of this tragedy, the international community has come together, offering condolences and pledging aid to the stricken nation. As rescue workers sift through the rubble, searching for survivors, the world holds its breath, praying for a glimmer of hope amidst the despair. Please subscribe and support our team by joining this channel. Your membership helps us grow. At precisely 12:50 p.m. local time, the Earth shuddered violently, sending shockwaves through the region, as a colossal earthquake, registering a staggering 7.7 on the Richter scale, ripped through central Myanmar, leaving devastation in its wake. The epicenter, located 16 kilometers north-northwest of Sagaing, a city steeped in history and culture, became the focal point of this cataclysmic event, forever altering its landscape. The sheer force of the quake was felt far and wide, its tremors reaching neighboring countries and sending shockwaves of fear through the region, affecting millions. The ground beneath Myanmar heaved and buckled, buildings swayed precariously before crumbling into dust, leaving a trail of destruction. And the very foundations of the nation seemed to shake, as if the earth itself was rebelling. It was a moment of sheer terror, a stark reminder of the raw power that lies dormant beneath the earth's surface, waiting to be unleashed. The initial shock was just the beginning of a chain of events that would unfold with devastating consequences, as aftershocks continued to rattle the region. As the dust settled, a nation found itself grappling with the aftermath of this colossal earthquake, its people left in a state of shock and despair, its people left to pick up the pieces of their shattered lives, showing resilience and determination in the face of such overwhelming adversity. The immediate aftermath of the earthquake painted a grim picture across Myanmar. The death toll, a heartbreaking measure of the disaster's severity, continues to rise as rescue workers painstakingly search through the rubble. Hospitals, pushed to their limits, overflowed with injured survivors, their corridors echoing with the anguished cries of pain and fear. Medical staff, working tirelessly amidst the chaos, faced the daunting task of tending to the overwhelming number of casualties. Building collapses were widespread, transforming once familiar streets into treacherous landscapes of debris. Homes, schools, hospitals, structures that once symbolized security and sanctuary, lay in ruins, testaments to the earthquake's brutal force. The Myanmar government, declaring a state of emergency, mobilized all available resources to respond to the crisis. Yet, the scale of the disaster, compounded by existing challenges within the nation, presented a formidable challenge. As if the initial earthquake wasn't harrowing enough, a powerful aftershock, measuring 6.4 on the Richter scale, struck the region just moments later. This second tremor, a cruel reminder that the earth was far from settled, sent fresh waves of panic through the already traumatized population. The aftershock, though not as powerful as the initial quake, was strong enough to inflict further damage, toppling already weakened structures and hampering rescue efforts. The psychological toll of this second tremor was immense, amplifying the sense of fear and uncertainty that gripped the nation. The aftershock served as a stark reminder that the danger was far from over, that the earth beneath their feet remained unstable and unpredictable. It was a time for caution, for vigilance, and for a collective spirit of resilience as the nation faced the long and arduous road to recovery. Section 5. Tremors across borders. Thailand feels the impact. The seismic waves of the earthquake, radiating outwards from the epicenter, did not respect international borders. Neighboring Thailand, though spared the full brunt of the quake, felt its impact as tremors shook buildings and sent ripples of fear through its cities. In Bangkok, Thailand's bustling capital, high-rise buildings swayed ominously, prompting evacuations and a wave of panic among residents. Schools were closed, businesses shuttered, and a sense of unease settled over the city. The Thai government, responding swiftly to the situation, issued advisories urging citizens to remain calm and to take necessary precautions. Emergency services were put on high alert, ready to respond to any potential crises. Although Thailand was spared the devastation that befell Myanmar, the tremors served as a chilling reminder of the interconnectedness of the region and the shared vulnerability to natural disasters. Section 6 International Response. A world watches and reacts. As news of the earthquake spread across the globe, expressions of concern and offers of aid poured in from the international community. The sheer magnitude of the disaster captured the world's attention, prompting swift and coordinated responses. Governments, organizations, and individuals alike, moved by the scale of the disaster, stepped forward to offer their support to Myanmar in its hour of need. The global community's solidarity was evident as resources were mobilized and dispatched. India, sharing a border with Myanmar, was among the first to respond, dispatching search and rescue teams, medical supplies, and essential relief materials. Their rapid response was crucial in the initial hours following the earthquake. The United Nations, activating its disaster response mechanisms, mobilized its agencies to provide humanitarian assistance to the affected areas. Coordination among various UN bodies ensured that aid reached those in dire need. From the United States to Europe, countries pledged financial aid and technical expertise to assist Myanmar in its recovery efforts. These contributions were vital in addressing both immediate and long-term needs. Aid organizations, both local and international, launched appeals for donations, urging people to open their hearts and wallets to support the people of Myanmar. The response from the public was overwhelming, showcasing the power of collective action. The outpouring of international support, a testament to the shared humanity that binds us, offered a glimmer of hope amidst the tragedy. It was a reminder that in times of crisis, the world can come together to make a difference. As the world watched and waited, the people of Myanmar knew that they were not alone in their struggle to rebuild their lives and their nation. The global community's unwavering support provided a foundation for recovery and resilience. Section 7. The Sagang Fault, a history of seismic activity. The devastating earthquake that struck Myanmar occurred along the notorious Sagang Fault, a tectonic plate boundary notorious for its seismic instability. This fault, a deep fracture in the Earth's crust, marks the zone where the Indian plate grinds against the Sunda plate, accumulating immense pressure over time. The Sagang Fault, stretching for hundreds of kilometers, has a long and well-documented history of generating powerful earthquakes. Geologists and seismologists have long warned of the potential for a major seismic event along this fault line, a ticking time bomb waiting to unleash its pent-up energy. The recent earthquake, a stark reminder of the fault's volatile nature, underscores the importance of understanding and preparing for seismic hazards in earthquake-prone regions. As scientists continue to study the Sagang Fault, their findings will be crucial in mitigating the risks and building resilience against future earthquakes. Section 8. Echoes of Past Disasters, a stark reminder of nature's power. The earthquake in Myanmar serves as a chilling reminder of the devastating power of nature and the vulnerability of human societies in the face of such forces. It echoes other catastrophic earthquakes that have shaken our world, leaving behind a trail of destruction and heartbreak. From the 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami in Japan, to the 2010 Haiti earthquake, these events have seared themselves into our collective memory, reminding us of the fragility of life and the importance of preparedness. The earthquake in Myanmar, though unique in its specific location and impact, shares a common thread with these past disasters: the immense power of nature and the shared human experience of loss, resilience, and the long road to recovery. Section 9. A call to action, support and solidarity in the face of tragedy. As the people of Myanmar begin the long and arduous task of rebuilding their lives, they need our support more than ever. The devastation left behind is immense, and the road to recovery will be long and challenging. Every bit of help counts. The international community must stand in solidarity with Myanmar, offering not just immediate aid but also sustained assistance in the months and years to come. This is a collective effort that requires the participation of governments, organizations, and individuals alike. Your donations can make a tangible difference in the lives of those affected by this tragedy. Financial contributions, no matter how small, can provide critical resources and support to those in need. By contributing to reputable aid organizations working on the ground in Myanmar, you can provide essential supplies, medical care, and shelter to those who have lost everything. These organizations are equipped to deliver aid efficiently and effectively. Beyond financial assistance, we can offer our empathy, our prayers, and our unwavering support to the people of Myanmar. Emotional and moral support can be just as vital as material aid in times of crisis. Let us stand united with them, offering a beacon of hope as they navigate this dark chapter in their history. Together, we can help them rebuild and recover, showing that they are not alone. Remember to subscribe to this channel for updates on this developing story and other important news from around the world. Stay informed and stay engaged. Your support helps us to continue bringing you in-depth reporting and analysis on issues that matter. Thank you for being a part of our community.